So back in the 2024 NBA All-Star Game, Jaylen Brown wore the Antakai One artist on court. Many were surprised, but that wasn't all. After wearing the Kai One, Jaylen switched to a different shoe that as of this time is yet to be identified. Now we have a second sighting of the shoe with closer photos than before, giving us a few more details, key differences, and more clues. So whether you love or hate Jaylen,
Let me see if he actually closed his eyes. No, he did not. He did not. No, he didn't.
stick around and let's talk. Welcome back, this is Fresh Bear. Smash the thumbs up button, share this video to your friends, follow me on Instagram, and if you're new here, subscribe to my channel for updates. That said, let's dive in. Apart from the Antakai one, this is the shoe that Jaylen Brown wore during the 2024 NBA All-Star Game. Take note of what you see because later on I point out some changes, but for now, this All-Star Game shoe is a blacked out low-top silhouette with a textile upper. Meanwhile, the lacing system is hidden below the black textile piece where the rest of the tongue usually is. Other than that, there is not much to this shoe's upper. The midsole could be some type of standard foam which has some sculpted sections on both medial and lateral. What's unusual is the cutout section between the midfoot and heel sections because it's not something that you see every day. Lastly, the outsole uses dark, translucent rubber with 3 prominent flex grooves at the forefoot area, which is a sign that the midsole foam doesn't bend like most higher-end foams. It took a little more than 3 months before we'd get to see the shoe again, but in a slightly different form. On June 5, during the practice session of the Boston Celtics for Game 1 of the NBA Finals, Jaylen Brown wore his All-Star Game shoe the second time on an NBA court. But here are some of the changes. One obvious difference is that the shoe has what looks like metallic oblique overlays on the upper. I'm not really sure what their performance benefits are, but they could be there for aesthetic reasons at least. Another difference is the material in the heel section. It's been moved a little further towards the front with some TPU overlays and a pull tab. There's also what looks like a black textile piece in the middle that reinforces the seams. Third difference is the sculpting in the midsole. Now the updated shoe has more refined curvatures and no longer has that cutout section that we first saw in the earlier version. And finally, the outsole. The shoe now uses a more translucent rubber outsole compared to the first. We don't have a look at the traction pattern, but it's possible that it has been updated as well. Now, here's what I think about the shoe, especially the brand where it could be coming from. So if the brand of the shoe that Jaylen wore is yet to be fully revealed, what options are there? There's actually one solid option. In a video I posted back in February 19, I mentioned that this could be from Jaylen's own brand, Juice. I could be wrong, but for now that remains my take. Personally, I think this second version is a little better from a possible performance standpoint. Some changes were definitely implemented in this shoe, no doubt, and hopefully we could see this in action during the 2024 NBA Finals because Jaylen has been wearing his custom Nike GT Cut 2 throughout the playoffs, and I think now is the perfect time for Jaylen to take this shoe to the next level. In the meantime, I want to know what you think about Jaylen Brown's unnamed shoe. Post your thoughts in the comments section, smash the thumbs up button, share this video to your friends, follow me on Instagram, and if you're new here, subscribe to my channel for updates. This is Fresh Bear, thanks for watching, peace and love to the fellow underdogs.